Hello, everyone. I just wanted to bring this to your attention. Woke mentality. Military chaplains decry new directive banning religious prayer. Now, this is in Canada, and it's coming just weeks before Remembrance Day. This clearly is mind control for the 200% dart it. Now, this article states that November 11th, Remembrance Day, is one of the most important military ceremonies, and the Department of National Defense have confirmed that the chaplains can't use words such as God and Heavenly Father. They're to use spiritual reflections instead. But you see, I believe that it's based on this woke mentality. Look at this. Schwab signs order drafting U.S. men and women to fight for globalists in World War III. And you see, God, or our Father, has nothing to do with it. Satan does, and they want to give credit where credit is deserved, and that is their master, Satan. Now, if you take a look at all these religions, all these symbols, Star of David or Star of Lucifer, all of this relates to the hexagram or six-pointed star, and it's a symbol of the ancient Rempha, also known as Shuen and also known as Moloch, which is another representation of Nimrod. And that, in my dream, I believe it was Moloch, that spirit in my last dream with Trump. So it's the husband of Semiramis, Queen of Babylon. This symbol is not Jewish. The Rothschilds, who are the Papal Knights of Malta, put it on the flag of Israel despite heavy opposition from the Jewish people, and it's a talisman of Saturn. So with that said, the show must go on.
Hi, it's me again, folks. Did you miss me? I didn't miss you, because I was never more than a step or two away this whole time. See, dear friends, we are always there, always listening, always watching, always capturing data, and of course, always looking out for your safety. Funny word, safety. It's our favorite word indeed. We use it on most occasions to round up the sheep in strict obedience to the most unconstitutional of things. That which the founding fathers did, the word safety easily undoes. I'm surprised, dear ones, that you haven't figured this out yet. Please allow me to tell you a little secret. Here is how we do it. Your elected representatives really represent us. The American Clown Show is an enormous production, and our clowns are everywhere and nowhere. The job of these clowns is to herd you to their position, which means our position. And that means your position is nothing more than campaign bait for the Kool-Aid drinkers who believe they're actually voting in a real election. How naive! And so many of them. Your politicians pass legislation they don't even read that was written by private entities to align the corporation of the United States of America with our interests, not yours. When that doesn't work, our top clown, you call him the president. He just passes an executive order to altogether bypass the inconvenience of a constitutionally framed government and the rule of law. Bypassing independence, freedom, and democracy is no issue. See, we took those long ago. We have already baked the cake, and now it's time for the icing. How about a nice Marxist-communist red icing? Many of these bills and orders contain extra constitutional authority triggered by so-called emergencies. These emergencies are then constructed, fabricated, and executed out of thin air by teams of clowns, or allowed to just happen if foreign and domestic hostiles are keen to do our bidding. These fraudulent emergencies trigger the same extra-constitutional powers these clowns passed for themselves. Well, really, passed for us. See, dear ones, that's why we placed them there. Once the emergency takes root and the tentacles of tyranny ensnare the sheep, they are duped and hoodwinked into marching to their own technocratic enslavement. Speaking of roots, these roots go far deeper than 1963 and the elimination of a problematic executive. That, the 11th of September, the recent pandemic, a capital insurrection, and many, many more. Oh, how I could go on. We really are good at what we do best. I just couldn't sleep at night if I didn't know that all of you were not safe. I'll leave you with a little tidbit to enhance your safety. There's another selection coming, and that means another pandemic. In fact, we've already begun those operations. For your voting entertainment, our production crew has decided to reset the cast for the 2024 selection. We're getting rid of both Biden and Trump, and so now you'll have a brand new illusion to preoccupy you as the American Clown Show carries on. It'll be a new flavor of Kool-Aid, not like the old flavor of Orange Man Bad. Perhaps a nice purple elixir, because purple is the hue of color revolutions, no? So keep your head on a swivel and do it in the name of safety. And oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget about that pesky Third World War looming on the horizon. We've been working on that production for some time too. You stay safe out there.
As you're all aware, we're living in a world where exposing a crime is like committing the crime itself. I pray you all take comfort in the scriptures, as I do. For example, here is a very good one. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Our King Jesus didn't bring us this far to abandon us now. You were called, you were chosen. You were knit together in your mother's wombs, fearfully and wonderfully made. We are called to serve. King Jesus bless you all.